F1 floors. What are they used for? Well, F1 Authentics likes to sell it as a skateboard, a keychain, even a phone holder. But today, we're not talking about that. We are talking about what new technical directive will be taking place in regarding the floors at the Belgian Grand Prix. I'm Luke Trigger, and this is Simply F1. Starting from the Belgian Grand Prix, a new technical directive TD039 will be put in place. This technical directive was first released to the teams back in Canada regarding measuring and monitoring the forces that are acting on the car. This follows the multiple complaints about them bouncing up and down due to the porpoising and making them look like they are headbanging at a heavy metal event. Currently, there are at least two interpretations on how to meet the regulation defining the maximum flexibility of the plank. From Spa onwards, only one of these will be accepted. The plank. The plank was a method used back in 1994 as a way of curtailing development of floors which ran so close to the ground that the airflow there could stall suddenly and dangerously, with the plank defining how far the central part of the floor could run. Leaving a space either side of it, that hazard was removed. The plank played its part in aero development, moving away from the super low ride heights. Underfloor downforce was instead generated by running the floor at an angle of rake. Prior to the 2022 aero regulations, when cars ran with greater ride heights, the plank effectively only limited the amount of rake that could be run. However, with the introduction of the Venturi tunnel design of the 2022 cars, it becomes necessary to run the full length of the car as close to the floor as possible. The FIA felt it would be unfair to keep the same limit of vertical accelerations on two types of interpretation of the plank flexibility regulation. As a car bottoms and the plank touches the ground, it wears away. There is a limit to how much wear is accepted. The thickness is measured at the mounting holes, and the design of the skid block around that hole can influence what does and does not get worn as the car bottoms. So the FIA has sought to standardise that mounting method. What do you think about these new regulations? Are you glad to see this issue getting addressed? Let us know down in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and ta-ra!